break something down for Randy. Let me roll something up for Rowdy. When you think you got all the answers, I've changed all the questions proudly. Let me burn one down for the warrior. Let me light something up for Dusty. I die with kings and queens. This American dream is so lovely. One love to the ones above me. Put something in the air tonight.
And we're live! Welcome everybody to the returning episode for a Prince podcast, Legend Killers. We got the returning crime prince, Sami Zayn, as I like to mess with him. All right, so Jordan, I couldn't be here with us. Neither could Capone.
Metal.
And that main Metal as well. That main reason for that being is because, well, I didn't ask them if they wanted to be part. So, whatever. Anyway, Capone and I are about to have our redemption episode. For those that don't remember, I did an individual podcast with both Capone and Crime, reviewing WrestleMania 32, and things fell through due to a blackout during my podcast with Crime Prince. So, with all of that being wrapped up, let's get started. Crime, you want to say anything to the and fanatics?
Not really, but if you could move Becky Lynch over a little bit so I could see Dean, that would be nice. Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
All right. Well, per request, you guys get a full view of Becky Lynch and Dean Ambrose. So, all right. So we're gonna have three main topics as per usual. The three main ones for this week are the suspensions. There's also Takeover and Summerslam predictions. And what was the third one, Crime?
It was, what was it? I forgot too. We're so terrible at this, our own show. And
I'm the one who hosts most of these, so.
Yeah, it was suspensions, predictions, and whatever we want to talk about. Sure.
Hey, you've been gone for a long time, so you're fine. Me, I've been here damn near every week hosting these episodes, and here I am screwing up. All right. Anyway, so let's go right into the suspensions with an hour and 30 on the clock. We're about to get started. We each have like 10 minutes to speak our piece on this. So, Crime, since you're the guest, do you want to go first?
Sure. I just wonder what they were doing. Alberto, Paige, and Eva Marie all get suspended within, what, a few days of each other?
One day, actually.
Yeah. So, I know it was, well, whose birthday was it? Was it Alberto's?
It was Paige's birthday. Paige's birthday.
Okay, so I'm just wondering what they were all doing. I'm wondering if Alberto got really lucky. Like maybe, that he got drunk and drugged out with both Paige and Eva Marie. If anything, I envy him. Maybe the whole locker room got drugged out. Birthday. And maybe in the upcoming week or so. Yeah, exactly. In the upcoming week or so, everybody's going to be suspended.
They got to call up new NXT talent.
They're going to have to bring back Punk because everybody's going to be suspended for drug violation.
And he's straight edge, so I'm sure
I think Triple H is too. So it'll just be Triple H versus Punk for the next 30 days.
And they'll make Punk main event WrestleMania for working all those dates.
Finally.
And then we could all resume our lives back to normal again.
That'll be fine.
The wait will be over. Punk will be back. The world is round again, and now we have all these stars. So that's an interesting.
After the 30 days, they'll get rid of Punk again. We don't need you anymore. It'll be the day. It'll be the day that he wants to. What is it when you're married, but you want to restate your vows or whatever? He wants to restate his vows with AJ.
Renew his vows.
Yeah, he wants. They're gonna fire him again on the day that he's going to renew his vows.
Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. And then
UFC again and not fight for another 3 years.
He'll have another back injury with another neck injury with another leg injury, whatever. Okay, so that's your opinion. Me personally, I think this might be the last we see of Alberto Del Rio, and me personally, hopefully, this would be the last we see of Paige on WWE TV. You know, I don't mind Paige. I don't dislike the character or anything. In fact, I've went out and defended her on this show a few years back. Or a few months back.
I was just to say, whoa, have I been out of loop a few years?
No, my bad.
How far have I been gone?
Just a couple of decades.
No, but
yeah. Anyway, I went on to defend Paige, but the reason I would want her gone from WWE is so she could stray away from the Total Diva stuff and really figure out her character for wrestling. And some are speculating, and a lot of dirt sheets are saying that this was a matter of cocaine. Well, I'm not sure whether or not to believe that. Me, personally, I hope that it's not. And if it is, I just hope that Paige gets the help she needs. If WWE fires her over this, I still hope that Paige gets the help that she needs. I don't want, like, another couple of other women's wrestlers and other former stars that have succumbed to drugs, which I won't mention. I just hope Paige gets her life together. She is young, so she has plenty of time to get all that stuff fixed. Alberto Del Rio, in my opinion, he should know better since he's the older. Should be a little bit more responsible than that. If this is a matter of cocaine, I'm
just picturing him as her dad now, the way you said that. He's like what, 30?
Well, I mean, the guy's in his 30s, yeah.
And she's
late
23.
30s. She's 24.
24.
But
okay,
seriously,
okay. Big difference.
He's damn near 40 and what? Doing cocaine.
He's doing cocaine, Paige and Eva Marie, man. That guy is living the life. Speaking of Eva Marie, maybe she'll sign with Brazzers finally. Maybe she'll WWE let her go.
Yeah.
And
something tells me her push is not going to end. I think they're going to, demote her for a little bit, and then just like Roman Reigns, they're just going to put her back up to whatever position they're trying to push her. Because Roman Reigns, as I'm sure you've already read, he...
You okay there, man? I think he's frozen. He's frozen, man. I can't hear him. We're live on the air and nothing's happening. He might have... His internet could have dropped out or something.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
No, I don't know. I think my computer froze or... I don't know. So, yeah, I personally don't think her push is going to end.
Well, you brought
I kind
up
of hope
Reigns,
so.
And then you froze.
Yeah, because it's rumored that he's going back to main event status after his feud with Rusev is done.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so,
That sounds good.
I was hoping for a heel Roman Reigns, but,
That doesn't sound boring at all. That sounds amazing. That is exactly what they should be doing with him and their product.
The funny thing is, they're not doing that with him and their product.
I can't wait to see him more Roman.
Yeah.
Did
Man.
you guys already
hope...
have a podcast about Lesnar and his, how he felt test? He froze again, man.
Yo.
Hey.
Okay, there we are. So anyway, I don't know if we did, but we could talk about it if you'd like. What are your thoughts on the Lesnar suspension and failing the drugs test?
Oh, well, I mean, there's not really much to say. It couldn't really have went much worse. I mean, first, he won the fight, and it was looking great. Everything was looking great. Like, he made the right decision. He went for a fight. He won it. It's just good publicity everywhere. And then it came back that he failed the drug test, and it couldn't really have went much worse than that.
Yeah.
Not for WWE, not for Lesnar. It's just bad publicity.
Yeah. Bad for everybody's part, even UFC.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this this wellness clarification that WWE doesn't test part-timers.
Yeah, I heard about that. Well, I know why they have it like that, so their part-timers can use whatever they want, not have to worry about getting tested.
Yeah.
I don't see why I don't really have much of opinion on it, really. I can understand why you wouldn't put time and effort into testing part-timers, but I don't know. Here, you tell me. What do you think about it?
Well, I mean, personally, I just see this as a bit of escape as Brock Lesnar, and worry that he's gonna fail it. If I'm being honest with you, I think you should test everybody that way, but at the same time, I can understand the argument. They're not gonna be there every week, so what does it matter? But again, it's not going to be fair to the rest of the locker room that they get tested and, the part-timers don't.
Well, the thing is, the part-timers, most of them, even if they were tested and even if something was found, most of them would not be punished for it. I mean, who do you think of when you think of a part-timer? You think of Triple H, you think of Undertaker and Lesnar. If they tested those guys and they found something, nothing's going to happen. They're not going to get suspended. Nothing's going to happen. They're not actually going to do anything against those guys anyway.
That's true.
It looks. Yeah. It seems embarrassing for the company, though. That's for sure.
It really does, honestly. I think Brock Lesnar getting suspended brought up a pretty interesting conversation about whether or not you should test part-timers.
Oh yeah, like it definitely shook things up. I wonder what Brock thinks about the whole situation. Yeah. I mean, because I know the company did not want him to go fight, and he did it anyway. And it was looking great, and then, well, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was just about able to he was like so close for like a real big push. Like I guarantee you, he would not have got RKO'd by Randy Orton had this not happened. I feel like like he would have been so over with the crowd had this not come up that he had been tested, because now it's just a whole ton of hate on Brock nowadays.
Right. Yeah. It's just a mess all the way around.
Yeah. And now with all of these names, Reigns, Titus. Titus, you know what he got suspended for. No drugs. Anyway, Alberto Del Rio.
Speaking of that, Lesnar's just in the past, in the past month or two, everybody's been getting suspended. It's just terrible for the company. You got Roman Reigns, the guy they put there at the very top. He gets suspended, and then Lesnar, he gets found out that he failed a drug test for the UFC fight. It looks embarrassing for the company. It looks embarrassing for the business, and it does not help the public's view of the company. It makes it easier to look down on the business and the company.
It's a shame, personally, to see what it is that's been going on. This stuff sorted out so that no more suspensions happen. I mean, they just got through the injury rash that they've been having last year, and now with this year a whole rash of suspension problems. This could be a potential problem if they don't get their superstars in check, I guess.
You like kayfabe news, right?
Yeah.
They had a article or whatever. Undertaker suspended after wellness policy test reveals he had
I read. Speaking of that, I read one that said Bob Backlund suspended. Yeah. He was put in suspenders.
Yeah, I was just fixing to read that one too. God.
He violated the dress code policy.
Oh God. And he's rose it again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you pity this poor fellow, I suggest you donate to our cause, and we can hopefully find a cure and help him afford a better computer.
We are the nation of violation. We are the nation.
And he's back.
Sorry.
Wait, can you hear me when your computer freezes?
No, I can't.
Okay, well, I just asked them to donate to our cause so we can buy you a new computer.
Better yet, buy me better Wi-Fi. I don't think the computer so much is the problem.
Okay, then we can hopefully let's get Google or whatever to come to wherever he is and have Google Fiber so we can get better service. I mean, what do you even have? Do you have Comcast or what?
I have Verizon Fios.
Oh Lord, yeah. Please, someone help us. Hopefully, maybe the governor in California can help us out if he watches our.
Okay, okay.
If he's one of the 3 people who watches our videos.
I'm laughing because you haven't realized that it's upgraded to 5. But
okay, one of the 5.
Okay,
Been gone
we're gonna
for
take
decades, and you've increased the viewership by 2. not 200, not 2%, not 2,000. 2 individuals.
Oh man. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. You know how Stone Cold does his podcasts, and he basically likes to put in a plug for commercials or whatever. Crime, you're gonna help me get through all this, the rest of this crap. So
Okay.
it says no malware detected. So what do I do now?
It says non-malware detected. It's detected something, but it's not malware.
Okay. So
Okay, you see all that? Yeah, just hit remove selected.
okay. And then just finish.
You're gonna have to wait a minute. It's doing it.
Okay.
Once it's done, the button should turn blue.
Okay. So it's is this how long it's going to take time to complete scan? Or
No, that's how long it took for the scan.
okay.
It shouldn't take much longer.
Oh, there you are.
What does it say? What does it say? The pop-up.
All selected items have been removed successfully. Can you see this, or
It's asking you if you want to restart your computer right now. Just hit no, and you'll restart after the podcast, I suppose.
okay? All right. So finish.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're good. Oh, so you know, so that was basically your cheap plug. What was that website
More
called?
bytes.
Get it. That's their new slogan.
Get it. Malware bets anti-malware.
Get it. Okay, so resuming this podcast, we gave our piece on the suspensions. We gave our piece on whatever other topic we had. And, you know, crime, who's been gone for many decades, and being that I increased my viewership by 2, we are going to finish with our last topic, and then the rest of it is going to be shoot style.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something, man. That's the reason my voice gets deeper every time. It's because we don't talk. It takes decades. It's decades between conversations. We talk 1 decade, and talk again a decade later. I'm talking to somebody.
Crime is a vampire. He's going to live for centuries, and he's going to outlive me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I am.
Okay, but getting on to the last topic, we're going to talk about NXT Takeover Brooklyn and Summerslam predictions. So, you know, the guest speaker, Crime, what you want to go into first?
We'll save the best for last, so I suppose we'll talk about SummerSlam. All right. All right. Number 1 on the card, Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. Randall Keith Orton. Of course, Paul Heyman's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Who do you think's gonna win?
What the hell? I thought this was predictions. Okay.
Yeah, predict something.
It was. Fuck it. Whatever. Okay. So me personally, I think Brock Lesnar's gonna win.
Okay.
I think they've been doing a good job of booking it 50-50 to make it really seem like Randy Orton is going to win. And, with all the suspension stuff, people are saying that Brock Lesnar will be losing his push. But me personally, I disagree because Brock Lesnar is too big of a name for WWE to drop the ball on. Plus, they wouldn't have the guy who beat the streak, lose to someone who almost never beats The Undertaker.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Undertaker wanted Randy to beat the streak. Orton came very close to beating it himself. I think maybe Heyman will turn on Lesnar and join up with Orton.
You think that? Well,
I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be interesting to see. I think Orton might win though. I got my cards.
If that happens, then oh yeah, Brock Lesnar pushes over. If that happens. Because you just lost your own mouthpiece.
Yeah, we all know what he sounds like. All right, we don't want him cutting promos.
Yeah, you hear his 2014 or his 2004 stuff. that was the worst promos I've ever heard. His build up leading up to his match versus Goldberg.
Is it really worse than Tater Tots?
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, I saw him get on his knees. Scream, oh, please, Vince McMahon, like he's God or something. Give me a match. And, it was just his voice. It was so annoying. It's like David Capone and his annoying metal, Much love, Capone, much love. If you're watching this.
Metal.
Of course, I don't actually feel that way, but, hearing Brock Lesnar on the mic is not a good thing. Granted, he got better because he speaks less, but he's still not a good speaker on his own. Okay, so next match on the card. Let's see. I'm gonna
on the Wikipedia page. The next one is Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins.
For the WWE Universal title. I gotta ask you, what do you think of the Universal title name?
I have mixed feelings on it. A part of me doesn't like it.
Really?
I think I'll get used to it. The WWE Universal Championship.
I respect your optimism.
I mean, I when I first heard it, I wanted to throw up.
Me, I was not all for it, especially because, well, simply put, it's not going to be universal. It's going to be brand exclusive. That's my big deal with the WWE Universal title. Not the title name itself, but I can understand people not liking that name. It's just, it's a ridiculous name.
That sounds like something Stardust would have.
Yeah.
The Universal title.
Yeah, and Daniel Bryan, he keeps making fun of it. I'm gonna be champion of the galaxy, and shut up. And I'm gonna be champion of the galaxy. And
Hey, no. With that voice, you should have told him you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. That would have been perfect.
Byron Saxton. You're fired.
No, that would have been Shelton Benjamin. You're fired. You didn't do it right.
Well,
Shelton.
They all look alike to me. I'm not racist.
I'm just old, damn it.
I can't see well. Even though they're both two completely different people, they look the same to me. That's what you'd be thinking.
I'm not good at differentiating black things. They're all Shelton to me, damn it.
That's why when you want The Rock to be a heel, I turn Roman Reigns as a face. I don't know what I just said.
I don't know either. So, who do you think's gonna win? The Demon King. Or Seth Rollins.
Me personally, I'm so twisted on these two. It's crazy because okay, if I'm looking at my phone, don't worry, I'm like trying to pull up the card here. Okay, so me personally, I'm having such a hard time like debating back and forth because I'm sure you know Josh, right?
Yeah, I do.
Got there and automatically assume that Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor are going to be world champions. I'm like, don't get out of yourself. Nobody said they're going to win. And when I debated with him, I honestly started thinking about why he wouldn't be winning the world title. And, I started thinking about it like, yeah, it makes sense in my opinion because, first off, he just got called up. He's going to have a match in his first pay-per-view in. It just doesn't happen that way, He doesn't. Other than Brock Lesnar, nobody has ever won the WWE title in the first year, at least not to my knowledge. And even with Brock Lesnar, he still took like a good 4 to 5 months till they put that belt on him. And, granted, Finn Balor is, 35, 36. He's old. Well, not old, but, he's also very over, which is what I meant to say. I just don't see Vince giving the title to him this early. I just don't.
Unless something happens.
Yeah, but why would you turn Finn heel at this point? Well, instead, because the main roster crowd hasn't seen him as a face yet. So I think turning him heel would, I don't know, it's kind of premature in my opinion.
You never know, man. Balor Club.
Yeah, that's true. You could see the club. Now, I just don't see it happening, but at the same time, I think he has a lot more of a chance of winning that belt than Dolph Ziggler does. Which,
Right.
It's crazy to say. It could really go either way for me, honestly, but ultimately, I think...
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Not only because of that, but I also want him to have a better championship run than what he had his first time, because let's be honest, he was a paper champion when he was WWE champion. And I think this really, in my opinion, I think he should redeem that reign, and have a better one, in my opinion.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I mostly agree. I think Seth Rollins is going to retain. Though it would be interesting to see, definitely be interesting to see Balor win.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't either. My question is though, if they keep him face and they have him win the title, where would they go next? They have a rematch, or I mean,
I don't see where they'd go next with Finn Balor. I mean, I guess they would just make him this, badass Demon King.
yeah,
People go up against and ultimately lose to, for the most part. Sort of like how he was in NXT.
yeah. Okay, so let's get into my personal favorite match of the night, which I know it's going to be because these two have had two underrated matches, both for qualifications of something, and it is Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler, and now this is going to be their third match, first time ever on pay-per-view. So, me personally, I just know it's going to be a good match because these two have the best chemistry I've seen of any two baby faces in years since maybe The Rock and John Cena. And that's not to put them on a big ass pedestal, but you know what? I gotta give credit when it's due. These two are busting their ass and putting this and going above and beyond with this feud. So this is what I'm definitely looking forward to the most. Predictions on Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose.
Ziggler.
Ziggler. Okay. Why Ziggler?
Because I want it to be Ziggler. That's basically it. I want to see Ziggler win it for once. That's it. So,
I don't disagree with you. I really don't disagree with you. But I do want Dean Ambrose to win it. I want Dean Ambrose to win it, to retain more than I want Ziggler to win it. I think he's only held the title for 2 months. I think that's too short of a reign. I think he could, get a little higher. But at the same time, it's so twisting to me because I love these two wrestlers individually. Because at the same time, Ziggler, you can't argue that this guy doesn't deserve that title.
He's been there for so long, and
yeah,
he's never
a little over a
been
decade
given a proper reign of a world title.
Yeah, he's held the world title 2 times. They like to mention it, but he's never held the WWE title. So, I think he does deserve that title reign. But ultimately, I can't decide between 2. So, if push comes to shove, I'm picking Ambrose.
All right, I'm picking Dolph.
Sounds good, my brother. So, let's get to the undercard before we get to the main event that everybody wants to see, Apollo Crews versus The Miz.
Oh, yeah.
No, okay, so...
Really, I thought it was a 2-on-3 handicap match with Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus Natalya and Alexa Bliss. I thought that's why everybody was watching this.
Oh, crap, I forgot that match even existed. That was my favorite... Okay,
You forgot a match that includes Becky Lynch.
What's
happened to you? What happened to you?
In my defense, it didn't show up on the card, so
She's looking at you right now. She's behind you, and she's embarrassed for you.
She's embarrassed, but still smiling at me.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I'm so buried if I ever go to WWE.
Yeah, she'll make sure of it.
She has her connections.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bury this shit deep if we don't get it over as a podcast.
Not only that, she'll tease you, and then she'll never actually.
She'll tease me.
Yeah, she'll just tease you mercilessly. That'll be it.
Okay.
Blue balls of
right.
the century.
She could, she already has her relationship, so I don't really understand why she would waste her time teasing me. But
just to make you suffer.
Just to make me suffer. Yeah. How dare you forget my match on the pre-show? Damn it.
All right, so.
Hey, to all you fans out there, at least now you can say that I'm not biased. I make fun of everybody.
John Cena versus AJ Styles.
That's the match that everybody wants to see, which we'll get to last. Let's go into
Rusev
versus Roman Reigns. Let's get into that. What are your thoughts?
Rusev crushes him.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Bye, Reigns.
Yeah, I want Rusev to win this one. I think maybe you could promote him to main event status if you have him drop the belts, but that's the only thing I could think of as a reason to make Reigns win.
Well, you forgot the other reason, and that reason is Reigns. Reigns wins. Reigns has to go over.
In the long term for Rusev. That's what I mean. Reigns still has to go over.
Yeah, basically, Reigns goes over. Yeah.
Okay. Me personally, I'm picking Rusev, and Crime just said he is too.
I hope he crushes him.
Next, The Miz, and I'm kidding, Apollo Crews. What are your thoughts on that match?
I want Apollo Crews to win.
Okay. I can agree with you there. Me personally, it doesn't matter.
Not really. It doesn't really matter that much. The Miz and Maurice have been entertaining, so it's fine if they win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never really hear much about Apollo Crews, so.
Yeah, you know. So let's get on to that. Do you think Apollo Crews is lost in the shuffle? I mean, I think they even mentioned it on SmackDown. They referenced him as lost in the shuffle, and you know he hasn't been in really much storylines. So like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think he's lost in the shuffle, or do you think they're just finding something to do with it?
Yeah, I think he might be lost in the shuffle. There's so many superstars and divas and stuff they have on the roster that he just gets kind of.
They're women now, right?
Right. Women. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot they were women. I just thought they were divas.
That stupid diva stigma. It's still a thing. I hate it. You know.
Alberto started the divas revolution.
I'm so happy they got rid of referring to them as divas. Oh man, I'm so happy they're back to just being women. And now all we need is to get rid of that stupid Total Diva show. Then we'll be fine. Yeah.
Yep.
They ruined Paige because of that show.
How'd they ruin her?
Well, look at her character now. Look at her character what it was in NXT. That's
it's all because of the stupid show.
Yeah. You know, and I think if she was never part of Total Divas, she would have stayed her anti-diva self. She would have stayed with the badass punk rock character. I mean,
I much prefer that character.
Yeah, exactly, and so do I. You know, which is why I do hope that Paige does leave WWE. You know, I could see her having that type of character in Lucha Underground if, you know, they... And plus, you know, with the name that she might have, you know, let's say Soraya Knight, and they love to do mythical and crazy stuff like that. I could see her having, like, a Raven from Teen Titans type character, as Jordan described it. You know, he put the nail on the hammer as to what I was thinking for her. You know, just a gothic, you know, dark type character. I think that could work for Paige. But okay, now I'm rambling. So let's get on with the rest of this card. The Club versus the New Day. Thoughts?
I wonder if they're going to break up the New Day. Something's going to happen. I think the New Day is going to win. I think they're just going to keep going where they're going because the New Day is so popular, but you never can really tell. Something could happen. Especially if the club, you know, the Balor Club or whatever, they help Balor win. Then Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows might win the tag team titles as well.
That is a possibility, in fact. I'm kind of pulling for the club here. You know, nothing against the New Day, although I will admit they're a little bit stale, but they are still very popular, as you mentioned. See the club win this one.
Yeah, shake things up a bit.
Yeah, shake it up. You know what? I'm gonna pull a Josh here and say, you know, you gotta make wrestling interesting by making it unpredictable a little bit. And so if you shake it up by giving the club the titles and, you know, do whatever else with the New Day, you know, maybe break them up. Maybe this would be the time to break them up. I would be fine with it. I know some people will lose sleep over it, but, you know, it's what happens. You know, they break up a lot of things. You know, they broke up the Shield right at the perfect time. Dean Ambrose doesn't even regret it. And I'm not really sure any of them do. You know,
I doubt it. Seth Rollins is champion, Dean Ambrose is champion, and Roman Reigns was at the top.
Yeah, so, you know, it's just part of evolution.
Exactly.
Adapt or perish.
Also, Evolution. That's also, they broke that up.
It's a mystery. Yeah, see? So, and who knows? You might see them come back for one night only or whatever. So, me personally, I'm not against New Day breaking up after losing these titles. I personally want to see Xavier Woods go off as a main event competitor after all this is said and done with them. After Dean Ambrose, he's the next guy I want to see as a world champion. So, there's that. Okay, so next match. Let's see, Jericho, which if you're not familiar, Jericho and Kevin Owens versus Enzo and Cass.
Okay. Oh God, I don't know if I can see Enzo and Cass beating Jericho and Owens. I mean, I can see it, but I don't know if I can see it and believe it.
You just gotta believe.
What was it, Bow Rider?
All right.
Oh,
Believe.
Please don't do that.
Hey,
Believe.
hey, I'm sure you can see Dolph Ziggler winning the WWE title, but do you believe it?
Yeah, well, I do. I can see it. I can believe it.
All right.
Okay. Fine. Okay, Jericho and Owens.
Likewise. I don't really have an explanation. I just kind of like both of them.
Yeah.
And that's really it. I don't care.
Maybe Enzo and Cass will win, and then Jericho and Owens will get in it, and then they'll feud, and then Owens will win, and then Jericho will be off again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. By the way, this is his longest tenure since his part-time stuff. Like, dude,
usually he comes for a feud and then leaves, but he's been in it for a while now.
Dude, he hasn't lasted this long since 2010. I want to say 10, 11.
For some reason, I want to say he hasn't lasted this long since Stephanie McMahon, but I don't really get the joke.
That's yeah.
I wouldn't say that around Triple H, but
this was I was just giving you a pity laugh, but I didn't even understand that joke.
Yeah, well, you remember how Jericho. What was it? Didn't Jericho fight Triple H at WrestleMania, and wasn't he accompanied by Stephanie McMahon?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I was just making a joke that Jericho and Stephanie went at it, and I don't know. I guess he lasted for a good while.
Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. I said a stupid joke earlier, and I didn't even get what I meant.
Yeah, I don't get what you meant either. I heard it, and it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, and neither did you. So don't even try to bring me back.
All right. We'll just keep making jokes that are terrible.
Anyway,
and push our fan base farther and farther away. We'll go from 5 to 4 to 3 to 1. We're just talking to ourselves.
So, Charlotte and Sasha Banks. I think this one's kind of obvious who you want.
Sasha.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
I like Charlotte, but I like Sasha more. So.
Plus, she just won that title, so it's pretty obvious she's not losing that.
Right.
No. Oh, there was also rumors that Charlotte's taking a break at SummerSlam. So,
dude, you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have done that, dude. Dude, did you realize that Donald Trump is one of our few viewers? You just pushed him away.
I don't like Donald Trump.
I know. Well, I'm making a... Donald Trump isn't actually one of our viewers. I'm kidding. At least I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either.
Well, maybe he could give us publicity, man. He gets up there on his... He can sponsor us, man. He can get there during one of his rallies and tell everybody to go watch our show.
Let's insult him while he just sponsors us. Hold on. Well, that was whatever. Luckily, I don't get embarrassed, so yeah. All right. I'll just edit that out probably. So yeah. After Trump.
Yeah. Actually, I hope he doesn't sponsor us because I don't want our fan base to consist of a bunch of Trump supporters.
I really don't either. Some stupid, selfish Republican. I don't want him. And now that goes just as much for Hillary. I don't care about her either.
Hey, Bernie, if you're watching this, sponsor us.
Yes, Bernie. He was probably one of the only few that I actually cared about in the debate. And now he's gone. So,
Oh, Bernie.
Bernie, he's like the Dean Ambrose of that trio.
Yeah, he is. He's got the hair and everything.
Everybody likes him, and then they push him away the most.
Yep.
All right, so okay, what match were we on last? The club or whatever. Oh, did we already go into we already went into Sasha versus Charlotte, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, it's pretty obvious she's winning the belt. She's retaining. Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on Charlotte taking time off after Summerslam? Do you think that could be true?
That could be. I mean, she might just want a break. I don't see where they'd go with her afterwards. So,
maybe have her return. Do you think if she does take a break, do you think they'll have her return as a face, or do you think they'll have her return as a heel?
They might return her as a face. But, they should have returned Seth Rollins as a face, and they didn't, so...
Yeah, who knows? Maybe just pick up where she left off, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so final prediction of the night for SummerSlam. AJ Styles versus John Cena. Did you... What the... Why do you have a picture of Bernie Sanders on here?
What are you talking about?
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, I can't tell if you're messing with me, but I couldn't care less. AJ Styles versus John Cena. Thoughts?
Well, Cena might be going away for another movie, so AJ Styles, sure.
Yeah. As it's fun to beat up John Cena.
Beat up John Cena. Let's hope it. Who knows? Maybe they'll help Balor win. They'll help them beat the New Day, and then they'll help AJ beat Cena, and it'll all be grand and great.
Steve, take over. What's the card?
For NXT Takeover?
Yeah.
Where did I have that? Give me a minute. Sorry about that.
Okay, I got it.
All right, I got it now.
Right.
Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh. What are your thoughts, Crime?
I want Shinsuke. I want Shinsuke to win, and I want Joe to go up.
Yeah. Well said, honestly. That's what I want to. I don't know, though. I could see it going both ways. I could see Samoa Joe winning it. Are you changing your icons, dude?
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, Brock versus Taker as your icon. You messed up, Crime.
What are you talking about, man? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here talking about podcast.
Yeah, sure you're not. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's my computer.
Could be, man.
Yeah, but anyway, I think it could go either way. Tell me you're seeing it too, right? You're not just messing with me now, right?
Oh, Lord. That's great.
Yeah. A picture of Brock Lesnar. Just, one like this. Okay, so, Bobby Roode
versus
Cien Andrade Almas.
Oh, so that's how you say that. Okay. So, let me look into this. I haven't watched NXT in forever, so I don't even know who this is. Oh, okay, that dude. Got it. I see Bobby Roode winning.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty predictable, I think, Bobby Roode. So, do you know who Ember Moon is?
No.
Well, she's going to be a debuting new star.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard about her.
Yeah, she's going up against Billie Kay Sunday, and I think we both got an obvious pick on that. Ember Moon for the win. Be real surprised to see Billie Kay win this one. Okay, Gargano and Ciampa versus the Revival.
Tell me your thoughts.
This one's a 50-50 in my opinion. I could see the Revival going up after this, but at the same time, I could see the Revival retaining these titles.
I think I'm going with the Revival.
Yeah. Okay. Then I guess we'll clash a little bit, and I'll say Gargano and Ciampa for the win on this one.
Okay. All right. I think you're wrong, and I think you should take back that decision, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, I got nothing. Anyway,
you ain't got nothing. Come on now.
Okay, so No Way Jose versus Austin Aries.
Austin Aries.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty much just the last chance for you. Have you heard No Way Jose on the mic, by the way?
Actually, I haven't.
He's pretty decent on the mic. You'll be surprised. He's I don't mind him on the mic. I could listen to him for a few hours.
For a few hours.
Yeah. Not like days or years or even weeks. I could listen to him for a few hours and then I'll get sick of him. No, he's actually not too bad on the mic.
All right, I'm actually gonna look at an interview of one of his interviews.
Or just look at him after one of his wrestling matches with he just calls out Austin Aries saying the greatest man who ever lived. Well, I don't know. He said some other stuff. Just watch his promo after one of his matches on Austin Aries.
All around the world.
Yeah. All right. So next match, Asuka Suki versus Bailey.
Oh my God! All right. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
I like how you just reacted. Oh my God!
I'm sorry. It's just I like those two.
Yeah, I do too.
I wonder if Bailey gets the title back. Do you think she's gonna? You think Asuka's gonna? You think she's gonna go up to the main roster?
Well, I think. Paige did it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see her relinquishing the title after winning it. I don't know, honestly.
Like, out of these two, who do you think is going to go to the main roster first?
I see Bailey going to the main roster first, but I think that with the way they've been building this up, like you gotta understand, they've almost teased Bailey becoming a two-time NXT Women's Champion, which is crazy because it could go either way. Like this feud crime, like if you watch the past few weeks, which I know you haven't, but if you do, you understand what I mean when I say like this feud screams Bailey getting her win back against Asuka. But in the end, Asuka might win this.
All right, I'm going with Asuka.
Yeah. All right, so we got about let's see, how long do we have left? Especially because I gotta edit all this shit out anyway. We got 35 minutes. Is there anything you want to talk about? shoot the shit with me.
Shoot the shit with you. You're the host. You're supposed to lead me into something. Come on now. You are the host. Come on now. Lead me into something. Lead me into a topic. Lead me, you know. I don't care what it is.
Okay, did you see the TNA last week?
No. No, does it have something to do with Brother Nero? That's...
Well, let's just say you have been deleted.
Oh, God. All right. Delete it.
And
What happened? What happened on TNA last week?
well, Bobby Lashley just earned his third championship belt, became the King of the Mountain champion. He had a pretty good match with James Storm, with basically an all-or-nothing match.
Okay.
Yeah, that and let's see, you had what the hell's his name? Oh yeah, so you never believe this nonsense right here. I didn't even understand this one myself. So basically,
whoa.
You know what?
Just keep going. I'll tell you after you get done.
Okay. So you know, Brother Nero has been deleted, right?
Right.
You know, he's now an obsolete mule, and basically, like the slave, he's I don't know what to explain out of this. So basically, Jeff Hardy rebels back. He starts arguing a little bit. Then after the match, Jeff Hardy puts one of the tag teams he faced through a table, like one of the guys, and then he puts himself through a table. And then then he starts laughing like a crazy guy, and he basically considers himself broken now. So, you know.
Starts laughing like a crazy guy. All right.
Yeah. You know, it's like, you know, just like, think about like a caveman being tickled. That was Jeff Hardy's laugh last week.
A caveman being tickled. All right. We need to go a little deeper. When you say tickled, where is the caveman being tickled?
Hey, just imagine him laughing. Just imagine the caveman laughing.
A caveman laughing.
Yeah.
Go in a minute, check out something, okay?
Okay. When are you leaving?
Wow.
I don't know.
That's a shame. I'm in a minute, I'm going back. About 30 minutes.
Well, okay, then if it's in about 20, 30 minutes, I should be able to go with you. Okay, so caveman laughing.
Yeah, in about 20, 30 minutes, you're going to be leaving. So, you know, I hope you have enough time to really get the visual.
No, I think it'll take at least a few days.
Or audio.
I'm picturing the caveman from the Geico commercials.
All right.
All right, is
Hey,
he the one?
I never said a specific caveman. It's just like, like, you know how loud I used to laugh.
God. Okay, all right, I get it. All right. I think I understand now. Now I'm gonna hear that in my head for at least a week. I'm gonna go to sleep with that in my head.
Unless you watch the episode yourself and you know get the visual out of it.
That's just gonna make it worse. I'm gonna have dreams or nightmares.
You know, it's funny.
That.
Oh my god! I tell you my laugh, and I tell you a caveman's laugh. I don't get it. I tell you my laugh, you're like, oh god.
Yeah, I get it.
That says a lot. It's all good though. Much love. Yeah, that's just kind of what happened.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What do you think? Okay, so let's I don't know what else to talk about. What do you think Goldberg's coming back?
I've heard he might come back. What is it?
SummerSlam, I think.
Oh no! I'm like, why are you laughing?
Because you have a caveman picture on your thing.
Oh, okay. I can go lower.
No, I didn't ask for that.
You sure you didn't?
I'm positive.
That okay? What if it was Dean Ambrose?
I'm good.
All right.
I don't check out guys, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't either. I was putting that up there for
I
you.
was fast. Yeah, I don't check out guys. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I got the wrong impression.
The wrong impression.
The wrong impression.
Okay,
You gave me the wrong impression.
Okay, we're not discussing this on air. Because chances are I'm gonna end up with egg on my face.
That's not it.
Oh God.
All right. Goldberg. Oh my God, I don't know, man. Do you think they're gonna have another Goldberg-Lesnar feud?
I hope not. That's personally what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Josh
because
said that they've been teasing it apparently, and I just
they have. Goldberg's been teasing it. See, the last match they had was, well, yeah, I don't want to speak of it. It was pretty bad. And now Goldberg's 50 years old.
And Brock
And,
Lesnar's powerful, so you can kind of figure out drawing the links of how that match might go.
It's gonna be Lesnar throwing Goldberg around until his spine snaps in half.
And then Goldberg will never walk again after that match.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That'll be entertaining, I guess.
I think, in my opinion, I think a good dream feud for Goldberg could be Undertaker.
Right, right.
I mean, granted, there's no more streak versus streak, but you know, it's not too late to have that match happen. I felt the same way about Sting versus Undertaker, even if Sting had his loss at WrestleMania against Triple H. Really, I don't care about who wins in this case, because really it just matters that the match happened. Yeah.
What kind of match is the Lesnar versus Orton? Is it a...
It's just a normal singles match.
Okay, so it's not a street fight or anything.
No. Although it could be a Suplex City versus Viperville match, which will be, you know, an RKO versus German suplexes. So
I'd love to see an F5 turn into an RKO.
yeah, Capone and Jordan have been saying that too. No, and you know what? I'm just gonna be with you guys on that one. I would like to see that. That'd be interesting. I hope it doesn't turn out sloppy as fuck. Speaking of Lesnar, did you hear about Dean Ambrose's podcast with Stone Cold? Did you see that podcast?
I heard about it. I heard that he said that it was Lesnar's fault that their match wasn't that
Wasn't
good.
great.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, they only lasted 13 minutes too.
See, what I'm thinking is Lesnar knew he was going to the UFC, and he didn't want to risk injury, so we got that.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, UFC, you know, from October, my bad, August to from April, I think Lesnar had plenty of time to. You know, I don't think he would have gotten injured that badly. You know, he's a resilient dude.
No, but you know, it could have been a lot better. I wish it didn't make anyone really look. Lesnar didn't look any better. Dean Ambrose definitely didn't look better after the match. It didn't really have a purpose.
Yeah, it was just this senseless street fight, and you know,
Ambrose got buried. That was it.
yeah, and, you know, he lost off of one F5.
Yeah. They always did that. It always irritated me. Ambrose would be so close, like in the Reigns versus Ambrose match for the championship, whatever. He lost to one spear, and
I forgot about that too. But he does lose off of one finisher sometimes, doesn't he?
yeah, well, other guys can take like 4.
Yeah. It's it was baffling to me, honestly. I think everybody like me was expecting blood to be in this match. I thought that would have been interesting. I think that would have made this match a little bit better. Just for the dramatic effect, not saying blade literally, just get pack it or whatever. And especially with how much Brock Lesnar bleeds on a regular match, you would have thought that they would have had some blood in this, and, some table spots or something.
Something to actually make it a street fight.
Yeah. And instead, all he did was bring a few chairs into the ring. Dean Ambrose kissed the barbed wire bat, and then he never even got to use the damn thing. It's a shame. So, going on from that podcast, other people, I don't know if you actually saw the podcast yourself, but, other people were saying it was, really awkward because, most of the time, Stone Cold would ask him something, and Dean Ambrose would just sort of, hesitate for an answer. You're just going to go, and then he would give his answer in, the most calm of ways, and, have you seen the podcast yourself?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard Stone Cold got irritated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. He he asked Stone Cold about, or Stone Cold asked him about, what was it? Getting called into WWE, and Dean Ambrose, he was just kind of giving his really calm answers, and Stone Cold cuts him off in the middle of the story. He's like, "Dude, what excites you?" and stuff like that, which will lead me to this question right here. Because Stone Cold, near the end of the podcast, he said, Dean, I challenge you to do better stuff. I challenge you to be edgier. I challenge you. He basically put him on blast. And if you want, I could pull up what he said to him.
I actually have the video right here. A video right here. I don't know if it's what is this? Let me see. All right, yeah, this video is called "Stone Cold Gets Frustrated with Dean Ambrose." It's just a minute long. Let me see if I can.
It's actually just a parody of the interview. But
oh, that's just a parody.
It's still the actual video, just cut short. You know what I mean? Just check it out if you want. It made me laugh.
Is it just? They cut it in a way where it's just Dean Ambrose going.
Yeah. And that was a majority of his answers, which is, that's what I meant by the hesitation, which is why he, Stone Cold got so frustrated with him, at least I think, on blast. Anyway, he said it near the end, what's the Stone Cold, Dean Ambrose, transcript. I'm really trying to find what he said exactly. Gosh.
Yeah, I actually might watch this podcast. It looks interesting.
Yeah, I think you should, because then this would make for a much easier conversation.
No, are you getting irritated by me?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what excites you, dude.
Give it to me. Come on now. Come on.
No,
Don't give it to me, Eduardo. Trust me, I do not want it from you.
I don't want it either. Okay, let's see. Are you lead by nature? Are you clinical?
Someone on Reddit been like, this feels like the most awkward WWE Network podcast yet. Austin's like, you had a horrible childhood. Ambrose is like, nah, man, I was happy. Austin's like, but I heard you had a horrible childhood. Ambrose is like, nah, it was cool.
It was basically like that. So he said like you were put in the, I don't know what the correct term was. It was like
Foster home or
something housing, foster housing, I think. And he was like, so which was it? Were you in foster housing, or did you live a happy childhood? And it was just like, whoa. Let's see. Okay, here's what he said. I challenge you now to raise the bar. Push the envelope. Be edgier. Take more chances. I feel as though you have become complacent where you are at. You've rested on your morals. And he went on to say stuff like that. He said, I deserve to see more. Your fans deserve to see more from you. And, Dean Ambrose said he was offended by what Austin had told him. And he was offended that because Dean Ambrose is trying hard to deliver. And I want to get your take on that, like what he had said to Austin, because some people are making this out to be a pretty bad thing, that Austin was wrong to put Dean Ambrose on blast. Like even Daniel Bryan had reacted to this, not just internet fans. So I want.
What did Did you say Daniel Bryan? What did he say?
I didn't read that article myself, but I hear he reacted negatively to Austin's comments. Let me see.
Daniel Bryan responds to Steve Austin challenging Dean Ambrose.
Oh, you're reading it, so.
He doesn't need Steve Austin to motivate him to be better. He's motivated himself for a very, very long time. Just because he sits across the desk from you and he's laid back doesn't mean that out there you should take him lightly.
Say everybody have seen my boss if they can talk to you, right? But that I have me quick. Oh, wow.
Well, you know what? I don't see the big deal, honestly. Sure, okay, Dean Ambrose, Austin, they might have went at it a little. Austin might have put him on blast or whatever, but you know what? I mean, they're in the wrestling business, all right? Things like that happen. Austin says what he feels. That's just who he is. And, maybe some people think he should have relaxed a bit. Maybe he went too far. But you know what? Ambrose is one of the champs. He should, be able to take a little criticism. I don't see the big deal. I haven't seen the podcast yet, so I might not know what I'm talking about. In fact, I probably don't. But, a little controversy, a little, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just a little drama. That's nothing, it's nothing to be worried about. If anything, it just makes it all more entertaining.
Okay. Well, that was pretty well said.
I mean, Ambrose, he's a grown man. He's the champion. He should be able to take a little criticism. Austin, he's stone cold. He's gonna say what he feels. He's maybe the podcast could have been handled a little bit more professionally. Maybe not, but it's nothing. It's not the end of the world. It's nothing to freak out over.
Yeah, that's true. So, and he's also criticized other people on his podcast, on the WWE Network podcast, where he said, Why is John Cena using that springboard stunner if he's not even going to get any wins out of it? Nobody really got mad at him for saying that.
Yeah, he said he didn't have anything against Cena using a Stone Cold Stunner. He just he thought it was diluting the move. It was making it less potent.
Less effective. Okay.
It's the same with the sweet chin music, the super kick.
Yeah.
The only difference is Cena, he doesn't make the move look good when he does the springboard.
Yeah. It It's just it's a stunner off of a springboard.
It falls flat most of the time.
Yeah, and it's funny. He never even used that move once ever since Stone Cold had criticized him for it. We might see a returning Stone Cold Stunner at SummerSlam. Yeah.
All right, according to these comments or whatever, Austin says Austin made a big mistake by starting off the interview with so how traumatic was your childhood? By the way, I think Dean closed off right away and didn't really open up again after that.
If I were you, I would just kind of watch the podcast myself.
Yeah, I probably will. That sounds interesting. I like to watch it.
Yeah.
I probably will after we get done with this.
Yeah, he went into a lot of random stuff. Like he said, like he'll ask him about like education and stuff. Like he'll talk about, were you a bad student? Were you lazy? Was it your work ethic? And like Dean Ambrose will say stuff like, "Oh, I'm, literally, I'm not even thinking of this stuff. This is how he was answering the entire podcast. But he started. But at the same time, he gave some like really good answers. He was just looking for what he was trying to say, basically, and being that he didn't really come prepared with anything to say, like I'm sure all the other guests do. He just sort of went but like when he was saying like I was a good kid. I had the work ethic. I was just I just started questioning things and I stopped caring about school. And, so like Austin would like make these random assumptions about Dean. But yeah, if I were you, I'd watch it. It's not a bad podcast because like Austin hit the nail on the hammer with the questions. He covered everything about Dean that I myself wanted to know. The matches, the match with Brock Lesnar, he covered the Shield, he covered the heel turn. But I think it could have been handled better. I think at the same time, I also feel like he could have gone a little more in depth with the questions. Like, he went into Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar, and he started talking about, oh man, I was so mad. I was mad with laziness. I was this, and then the topic ended right there. I was like, I wanted to learn more. I wanted to hear more what he had to say about Brock Lesnar, and he just kind of cut away to a different topic. So honestly, in the end, it wasn't a bad podcast. I just think it could have been handled better.
Right. He could have structured it more professionally. Instead of going straight into so how bad was your childhood? He could have warmed up a little bit and led up to that.
He asked him about the first question was what was it like in Cincinnati, Ohio, and then he just went right into the what was your childhood like and how bad was it and stuff, which was well, yeah, that was kind of it on the Dean Ambrose podcast with Stone Cold. Let's see. Is there anything you want to talk about?
No, host. Is there anything you want to lead me into?
Al, did you watch the Cruiserweight Classics, or are you watching them?
I haven't. No, I actually, honestly, I forgot. Tell me, are they good? Were they good?
Dude, they're amazing, dude. I mean, it's still good. It's still going on. They just finished the second round this week. They're into their Elite 8, I think. So, trust me, if I could recommend you a few matches, which actually, I'll just recommend you watch all the episodes. I think you'll enjoy Tajiri versus Grand Metalik.
Oh, Tajiri. Okay, yep. That's all you had to say. That's all you got to say.
Jack Gallagher versus I forget his other opponent, but Jack Gallagher versus both of his matches, Cedric Alexander versus Kota Ibushi. Yeah, man, just watch them. Rich Swann had a really good match too. They're all really good matches. One thing I like about this is how they treat it like a wrestling tournament, because I'm in wrestling, right? And they have these things. They have this ritual where we shake hands at the beginning of the match, win lose. We shake hands at the end, and that's kind of how they treat it. They really add a whole different feel to this classic, like no other wrestling matches I've ever seen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a whole different landscape. So if I were you, I would check that out for sure.
Okay, I see the Brian Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick also had a really good match this week with Tony Nese is the guy's name. So yeah. If I were you, definitely check it out.
Do you know which episode is Tajiri?
Tajiri's on the first episode, I think.
Very first one. Okay.
Yeah. He makes it on 2 episodes, so he makes it to the second round.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna watch that, and I gotta watch the Dean Ambrose podcast.
Yeah. All right. Lastly, let's talk about CM Punk's UFC fight. Do you think he'll win?
No.
No.
I would love to see him win, but I don't see him winning.
That's the same thing I said about Brock Lesnar, and I still predicted he won, and I was right. Oh,
Yeah. Well, there's the difference between Lesnar and Punk, but let's see.
Oh, there's a huge difference.
Yeah. Let's see.
But,
When is the fight?
it's September 10th.
September 10th. Okay. All right. Well, I think we need to watch that.
Yeah, definitely do it like last time. All right, so we got 7 minutes on the clock, less than 10. Okay, I know I tried asking you this twice, but before we close out, is there anything you want to talk about?
Is there anything I want to talk about?
And that's all the time we have!
No. Hey, I'm getting my Dean Ambrose on.
I'm just kidding.
Dean Ambrose. Damn. I wonder when we'll get the Shield triple threat. That's what I wonder.
We had Battleground.
All right. God, I've been out of the loop for a while.
You stupid move.
Oh my God, we did have it.
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
You need to watch that.
I don't even know who won.
Oh, Roman Reigns.
Oh my God. Yes. Of course I'd love a sandwich. Who wouldn't love a sandwich? Hey, Ed, you want a sandwich?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you want it cold, hot? Well, like what?
Toasted, please.
Toast. There you go. Toasted. That's a nice word. There's something we can talk about. Sandwiches. Yeah, footlong.
Yeah.
I'll give you the Jared Fogle.
The Jared Fogle, what's that?
Do you know the fat? Well, he was fat. The dude, the Subway dude, got in trouble for that stuff.
Son tells me I don't even want to hear this joke.
It's not a joke. He got in trouble for child porn.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, there's no joke. I'm not making a joke about that. Come on.
I thought you meant the Jared Fogle. I don't know what that sandwich is. But
You want the Jared Fogle? I could give you the Jared Fogle.
give me a meatball.
Meatball. Okay. Dude, I don't know if it's your microphone or whatever, but this whole podcast, I hear this crackling. Yeah, it's crackling. I can hear it.
Is it crackling right now?
Say something.
Yeah, uneventful.
Yeah, every time you say something, there's a little crackling.
Damn, maybe it's my voice.
Maybe that's a weird voice you got there.
I know, right? Now, I'll probably hear it on the playback when I edit this.
Yeah, you're gonna hate it.
Oh, I bet I am. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. But this is all the time we have. This was the returning podcast with Crime, and this was also the Redemption podcast with Crime. And I'd say we redeemed ourselves from our last podcast. So, that being said, be sure to check us out weekly. We'll try to be as consistent as possible. We've started noticing a little bit of problems along the way, but hey, we're all getting there. So, thankfully, Crime has finally made his epic return.
Epic.
And hopefully all four of us can reunite for one more podcast sometime in the future. Be sure to check out NXT Takeover Brooklyn and Summerslam. We'll be out.
Again. Nope. Again, please, everyone, donate to us so we can get Eduardo better service. A better service, maybe a mic that crackle. I mean, come on.
A better face.
Yeah, let's hope one of our viewers is Donald Trump so he can afford to give us, donate. Please. You there? I can't hear you. I can't hear you now. Can you hear me? I think you can. Yeah, you're not saying anything. I mean, you are, but I can't hear you. Well, at least this happened at the very end, so it's cool now. No, I cannot hear you. Oh, he's typing. I swear to God if he says uneventful. Just close out the rest of the show. Okay, never done this before. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the end of our podcast for today. No, uneventful. Stop it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, uneventful. So I guess we'll have another podcast soon. I hope I run into you guys, all 5 of you, somewhere. Maybe we'll go to Comic-Con or something, and we'll have a little fan base. Until next time, have a nice day. So, wait, how do I turn this off? It's live. How do I make it not live? Do I just hit the big red button? No, uneventful. We're still live. I'll turn it off. But if I close... No. But if I close out the show, I should be the one that gets to turn it off. Didn't turn it off. But I don't know how, Eduardo. That's the whole thing. Oh, no! Uneventful. Wait, no, that's not fair. I should be the one who gets to... Don't hit the... No. I don't have the button. That's not fair. There's only one word to describe that, and I'm going to spell it out for you. UNEVENTFUL. All right, this is enough. Go ahead, end it. You can end it. I was kidding. You can hit it. You can hit the button. You can end it. So no, I don't have that button. No buttons for me. Well, yeah, no, it's not. It's not that.